Chapter 15. In the 27th year of the reign of Jeroboam, II of Israel, Uzziah son of Amaziah became king of Judah at the age of 16. He reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jechaliah, and she was from the city of Jerusalem. Following the example of his father, Uzziah did what pleased God, the Lord. But the pagan worship places were not destroyed. The people continued to offer sacrifices and burn incense at those places. The Lord God struck King Uzziah, and he suffered from a terrible skin disease until the end of his life. He lived in a separate house, and his son Jotham took care of the affairs of the kingdom and reigned over the land. All the other deeds of Uzziah are written in the history of the kings of Judah. Uzziah died and was buried in the tombs of the kings in the city of David. And his son Jotham became king in his place. The 38th year of Uzziah's reign over Judah, Zechariah, son of Jeroboam II, became king of Israel and reigned 6 months in Samaria, like those who had been kings before him. Zechariah did what was wrong in the sight of God, the Lord. He did not abandon the same sins that King Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused the people of Israel to commit in the past. Shallum, son of Jabesh, revolted against King Zechariah, killed him in the city of Ablim, and became king in his place. All the other deeds of Zechariah are written in the history of the kings of Israel. Thus the promise that the Lord had made to King Jehu was fulfilled. His descendants would be kings of Israel to the 4th generation. In the 39th year of Uzziah's reign over Judah, Shallum, son of Jabesh, became king of Israel and reigned 1 month in Samaria. Menahem, son of Gadi, came from the city of Tirzah to Samaria, killed Shallum, and became king in his place. All the other deeds of Shallum and the story of his revolt are written in the history of the kings of Israel. Menahem destroyed the city of Tirzah, killed its inhabitants, and devastated the surrounding region up to Tirzah. He did this because the city did not surrender to him. Menahem ordered the pregnant women to be ripped open. In the 39th year of Uzziah's reign over Judah, Menahem, son of Gadi, became king of Israel and reigned 10 years in Samaria. He did what was wrong in the sight of God, the Lord. He never abandoned the same sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused the people of Israel to commit in the past. Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, invaded the land of Israel, and Menahem gave him 34 tons of silver to secure his support for his rule. To get this money, Menahem forced the rich men of Israel to contribute 50 silver coins each, and so Tiglath-Pileser returned to his land. All the other deeds of Menahem are written in the history of the kings of Israel. He died and was buried, and his son Pekahiah became king in his place. In the 50th year of Uzziah's reign over Judah, Caiah, son of Menahem, became king of Israel and reigned 2 years in Samaria. He did what was wrong in the sight of God, the Lord, and never abandoned the same sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused the people of Israel to commit in the past. An army officer of Pekahiah named Pekah, son of Remaliah, along with 50 men from Gilead, revolted, killed Pekahiah in the fortress of the palace of Samaria, and became king in his place. All the other deeds of Pekahiah are written in the history of the kings of Israel. In the 52nd year of Uzziah's reign over Judah, Pekah, son of Remaliah, became king of Israel and reigned 20 years in Samaria. He did what was wrong in the sight of God, the Lord, and never abandoned the same sins that Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused the people of Israel to commit in the past. During Pekah's reign, Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, captured the cities of Ijon, Abel, Beth, Maas, Genoa, Kadesh, Hazor, and the regions of Gilead, Galilee, and Naphtali, taking their inhabitants as prisoners to Assyria. In the 20th year of the reign of Jotham, son of Uzziah, king of Judah, Hoshea, son of Elah, revolted against King Pekah, killed him, and became king in his place. All the other deeds of Pekah are written in the history of the kings of Israel. In the 2nd year of the reign of Pekah, son of Remaliah, king of Israel, Jotham, son of Uzziah, became king of Judah at the age of 25. He reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jerusha, daughter of Zadok, following the example of Uzziah. His father Jotham did what pleased God, the Lord. But the pagan worship places were not destroyed, and the people continued to offer sacrifices and burn incense at those places. It was Jotham who built the north gate of the temple. All the other deeds of Jotham are written in the history of the kings of Judah during his reign. For the first time, the Lord sent Rezin, king of Syria, and Pekah, king of Israel, to attack Judah. Jotham died and was buried in the tombs of the kings in the city of David, and his son Ahaz became king in his place. Chapter 16. In the 17th year of the reign of Pekah, son of Remaliah, in Israel Ahaz, son of Jotham, became king of Judah. Ahaz began to reign at the age of 20. He reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. Ahaz did not follow the good example of his ancestor, King David. On the contrary, he did what was displeasing to the Lord his God, and followed the example of the kings of Israel. He even offered his own son, burning him as an offering to idols. Following the disgusting practices of the peoples whom the Lord had driven out of the Promised Land, as the Israelites advanced, Ahaz offered sacrifices and burned incense at the pagan worship sites, on the hills and under all the shady trees. Rezin, king of Syria, and Pekah, king of Israel, attacked and besieged the city of Jerusalem but could not defeat Ahaz. At the same time, the king of Edom, Pekah, reconquered the city of Elath and expelled the Jews who lived there. The Edomites went to Elath and still lived there. Ahaz sent some messengers to Tiglath-Pileser, king of Syria, with this message: I am your servant and your son. Come save me from the kings of Syria and Israel who are attacking me. Ahaz took the silver and gold from the temple and the palace treasury and sent it as a gift to the king of Syria. In response to Ahaz's request, the king of Syria marched with his army to the city of Damascus, conquered it, killed King Rezin, and took the people to Kir as prisoners. King Ahaz went to Damascus to meet King Tiglath-Pileser and saw the altar that was there. Then he sent to the priest Uriah the drawing and model of the altar with all the details. And Uriah built an altar following all the instructions that King Ahaz had sent from Damascus, and finished the work before Ahaz returned. Upon returning from Damascus, Ahaz saw that the altar was ready, and then he offered on it animal sacrifices, grain offerings, poured wine offerings on it, and the blood of a peace offering. The bronze altar that was dedicated to the Lord God was located between the new altar and the temple, so Ahaz moved it to the north side of his new altar. Then he gave Uriah the following instructions: Use this large altar of mine for the burnt offerings in the morning, and for the grain offering in the evening. For the burnt offerings and grain offerings of the king and the people, and also for the wine offerings of the people. Pour on the altar the blood of all the animals that are sacrificed, but leave the bronze altar so that I may use it for divination. And Uriah did as the king commanded. King Ahaz dismantled the bronze carts that were used in the temple and removed the basins that were on them. He also took the bronze basin from on top of the 12 bowls and placed it on a stone base. And to please the king of Assyria, Ahaz also removed from the temple the platform where the royal throne was placed, and closed the private entrance through which the kings entered the temple. All the other deeds of King Ahaz are written in the history of the kings of Judah. Ahaz died and was buried in the tombs of the kings in the city of David, and his son Hezekiah became king in his place.